Jeffy, Preston, Mr. Bezos, what's up with you, man? Why are you buying up all this single family real estate? Yo, in this video, legit, I'm gonna share with you why Jeffrey Preston Bezos, the richest man alive, arguably, is buying so many single family homes. It's gonna make your little head turn. Yo, my name is Raul. If you're new to the channel, I've been investing in real estate for about 8 years now, bought a ton of rentals, single family homes. I've also wholesale 10 plus deals every single month with our team here in South Florida. We do this nationwide. And my goal for the channel is to take you along for the journey and hopefully help you do the same or surpass any real estate investing dreams you got. Now, let's get into the topic at hand. So I was literally sitting on my couch yesterday when I got a text from my uncle who buys houses in Tampa, and he sent me an article of Jeffrey Bezos buying single family rentals. I'm like, what the heck? So I opened this article up and I start reading, and then I start doing a deep dive, and I realized that this man from Amazon, yes, Jeffrey Bezos from Amazon, that is in every freaking business, has entered the single family rental real estate business. His company name is called Arrived Homes. Arrived Homes is a platform. It's an online platform that you can actually go on there and sell properties to Arrived Homes, which is funded by Amazon, which is owned by Jeffrey Bezos, or at least a big chunk of it. Now, it's pretty interesting on why he would even do this. Why would he even waste his time when he's got literally trillions of dollars and he's just building a bajillion-dollar yacht that they have to move a bridge just to get across? Now, when he's done removing that bridge, why is he buying single family rentals? That's a good question that I kept asking myself. But to get back into it, Arrived Homes is literally a platform that you go and you sell your properties to them. So far, in 2 years, they have purchased $48.5 million worth of properties in about 16 different markets. And these are all single family homes. So this is a lot of homes. Jeffrey Bezos' investment in all this is right around $62 million he has actually put of his own cash to get this thing up and running. Now, this is what I've been talking about on this channel for quite a bit. And if you're listening to this, you're probably interested already in buying rentals or buying fix and flips or doing wholesale. And this is so interesting that the richest man alive is actually investing some of his money. And if you give it some thought, he's actually spending some time on this. And it's because it is something that is become valuable. The single family residential real estate asset class has become a legitimate asset class to build wealth, preserve against inflation, make cash flow, and hold for long-term, huge, massive gains, wealth building, creation. I can't even come up with any more words for it. But it is something that is so freaking simple. And yes, doing big apartment complexes like Grant Cardone says, and doing this and that, and mobile home parks, all these are great as well. But the single family home space has a lower barrier to entry, it's easy to jump in, and there's still massive returns to be made, and arguably the best financing on the market. The reason that I say that is because when you go to commercial buildings, you go to bigger things like that, it's harder to get a 30-year fixed loan on it. But when it comes to a single family home, you can get a 30-year fix at a fixed price, and it stays there forever. Okay, so that is amazing. Instead of commercial buildings, sometimes you got to do repricing in 5 years, which all that means is that let's say you get a loan for 5% today. In 5 years, if the market is up at 8%, then they're going to reprice your loan closer to that 8%. With a single family rental, you get a 30-year fix. And if you get 5% or 6% today, you have that for the next 30 years, no matter what happens to the market. Now, why? Well, in the past 12 months, rents have gone up about 16.4%. 16.4%. And in hot cities like Miami, like our hometown, which is steaming hot, it's gone up as high as 32%, the rental rates. Think about that for a second, how important that is. The only one thing that we keep hearing from the experts, the only one thing that I have analyzed from listening to podcasts, going to masterminds, reading books, listening to professional economists about the space, the only one thing I keep hearing is that rents will go up. Rents will go up. Now, nobody has a crystal ball for sure. However, there's a lot of really freaking smart people saying that. And if rents go up and you are the landlord and you are the owner of that, don't you benefit from that? So if you're renting a property for $2,000 today, if it goes up another 10, 15, 20, 30% in the next 2-3 years, well, now you can capitalize on that. And it's pretty freaking awesome. So as the market gets a little crazier, home ownership has become more expensive. Interest rates are up. This is obvious if you're watching this. So this makes home ownership tougher. which makes renting more of a solution for the everyday person. Now, if more people go to rent and you own the properties that people must rent, now the demand for rent is higher, meaning that you can raise your price to meet that demand, and all of a sudden you can make more cash flow and you have a property, an asset that makes more money almost overnight. So these are just some simple reasons of why buying rental properties is still a great thing. It's a great time to do it. It's always a good time to buy a good deal. And I think Mr. Bezos has recognized the opportunity in the marketplace and has jumped in. And obviously, as the big baller that he is, he's not going to go in this thing lightly, and he's going to take this thing full force. So for you, for me, what can I do? What can you do to capitalize on this? Very simple. Make connections. If you're not in the real estate market right now, start going to some meetups. Start talking to wholesalers. Start talking to fix and flippers. Start talking to people in your neighborhood or people around you that have rental properties. Go in Bigger Pockets or watch my podcast, Flipping Miami. Go on YouTube, learn about it. Then just start making offers, start talking to sellers. Even if you don't know what the hell you're talking about, it doesn't hurt to just start talking. And if you're into it, get on the train, find a good deal, make offers, talk to people, buy that first rental property. Don't wait any longer. Don't wait any longer before Mr. Bezos takes your shit. I know me, I have some fix and flip projects I was gonna flip here in Florida, and I'm gonna end up keeping 2 of them because I see this and I'm like, shit, if he's keeping properties, that's because the rent is now for $2,000, but probably by the end of 2 years, it's gonna be $2,600. And that $600 is gravy, it's profit, more profit. So anyways, high interest rates, doesn't matter. Get in there, buy some rentals. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.